Hey guys, I am working on improving my speed again. I decided that I want to get my chops back up, get my hands more in sync, and slowly start to increase my picking speed and playing speed. So to do that, I'm revisiting a lot of albums that I used to listen to with some really great lead playing. One of those is Jason Richardson's first album. There's some insane playing on this record, but a couple passages here and there are doable, or at least good to practice at slower speeds. And this is one of them. This is from Thot 2.0. This passage is like 7.5 minutes into the song, and it's a great one. Really, really good for both of your hands, for the synchronicity of them, and to slowly build up speed, because it's a lot of string skipping, and the entire line is alternate picked, which is really cool. Even if this isn't something that you think that you can play up to speed, I highly recommend learning the line. It's great to practice to, and you'll definitely understand what I'm talking about if you try to play it slow. It requires a lot of precision in the picking hand, so let's get straight into it. All right, I'm playing this in standard tuning. We're going to start in the middle of the strings here on the 15th fret, descending through this weird little line here. 15 on the G, 13 on the D, and then 12 on the A, and then 15, 11 on the low string. And we're going to begin ascending here. Once we get to this 11, we're going to go back up. 13 on the A, 15 on the D, sliding 15 to 17. And then I'm playing 14, 15, and 18 on the B. So 14, 15, G, and then 18 up here. So all together. Then to proceed, I got to jump from this 18 down to this 13. A little bit bigger of a stretch here, and you're skipping a string. And then I'm going to go to 14, 14, 12, and then 15. Next, I have to get all the way up here to 15 on the high E, so I can slide up to 18. But the problem here is I'm playing 15 on the D, and then straight to 15 on the high E. So I don't want to roll here. By roll, I mean use the same finger for two different strings. It's just too big of a jump, so I'd rather, especially because I have to slide up to this note, I'm going to use two different fingers to do it. So I'm choosing to go 14, 12, 15 with my middle finger repeating notes here. That way, my ring can get under there and slide up. So I am sliding, but I'm also picking both the notes. Then we descend here. That's 18, 16, 15. Slide to 14, then play 15 beneath it. 17, 16, 14. Sliding down to 12. Then I'm landing on this 13. And then the final part of this line is 10, 12, 13 on the A, skip a string on the G, 10, 12, and then finish on the 13th of the B. I'm using my ring finger to finish here because I want my pinky to grab the 15 to begin the next part of the line, which is a repeat. So together slowly. Then I repeat that line. The only difference is the final three notes. The first repetition we have 10, 12, 13. Second repetition, we're going to move this up and go 12, 14, 16. Now this one is a bit weirder because the way that I'm playing it, I'm using my pinky to land on the 16, which means my next repetition is going to start with a ring finger, which can create a weird shape here with these three fingers. I find that to be the most efficient way. I suppose you could also play this 11 up here. That would allow you to begin the next rep on the pinky here. All you'd have to do is skip over the B string. But that's entirely possible too. I'm not confident that I have these fingering correct. This just feels like the most efficient way to move across the strings here. So one more time, up to speed. Really cool line. This type of stuff will get you better. It'll just make you better. Just because the picking hand is jumping a lot, constantly alternating, try to force that because of the string jumps and the big movements, it'll lock in your picking hand a lot. I used to focus on this stuff when I was really like obsessed with playing faster. I started to find lines like this from Jason Richardson, Steven Toronto, where they're jumping strings a lot in the right hand, and it's really difficult to keep up with. But forcing yourself to alternate pick every note and getting comfortable jumping strings is the key for me. That's the key to increase speed, attack, and then hand synchronicity as well. So try this out. It's a really fun line to play, especially up to speed. But if you can't play it up to speed, play it to a metronome. Be very deliberate with it. Make sure your pick attacks are very confident each time. I believe that this stuff will help you play faster. So good luck.